Are you wondering at the future of the staging and design and decorating industry? Wonder if 2023 is a good time to get into it, or with all the uncertainty in the economy, whether it's not a good time? Well, I have great news for you because in my trends workshop, I listed some significant business trends affecting design because we just got the 2023 State of the Industry report by Houzz was just released February 22nd of 2023. And in that report, they interview over 2,000 professionals in the building and construction, and most importantly, architecture and design and decorating industries, including stagers. What did those professionals in the design and build industry think? Well, most all of them have a positive outlook for 2023, and in fact, over half predicted a good to great year, much better than even just a neutral year, which frankly really surprised me, but also excites me. I'm going to tell you why they believe this in just a bit, and this has to do with trends, but I just got to show you this report if you were wondering. Also, they most all of those, 6 of 7 of those build and design groups anticipate an increased demand in their business for 2023. Here's what I absolutely loved about that report, because guess who was the most optimistic? Yep, you guessed it. Interior designers and decorators and stagers in that group were the most optimistic, and the majority anticipate a good to very good year. And they were the top 2 groups that were the most confident about the demand in their services and business increasing in 2023. Let's show you the goods. Positive outlook. Here is the stats. Here's where you see most everyone is positive, and you can go down to interior designers, a whopping, wow, a lot. Only 8% were questioning their business. That's the lowest of all these groups, and a whopping 92% basically said they expect their business to be the same, if not good or very good this year. 92% chance success. And that's just for interior designers. Decorators were actually the same, if not better. And in terms of being optimistic about their revenues and profits, yes, interior designers expect an increase in profit. They expected a lot to improve, and so did the decorators. Look at the decorators and stagers. They really anticipate huge improvements this year in a very uncertain economy. Now, in case you're wondering if these were just strange people with rose-colored glasses that didn't really look around them and see that stocks have gone down, things have slowed down, and the economy seems uncertain, well, those same people, interior designers and decorators, pretty much all of these industries, believe that their local economy would get worse, and they also expected the national economy to get worse. But interestingly, they don't expect their jobs to get worse. And I have a few theories on that. Let me tell you why. Because when we talk about trends that affect our industry, staging, design, e-design, color, all of that, there's this absolute continued rise in online shopping and sourcing options. I don't know if you've noticed, but people used to only shop 10 main furnishing companies, let's say in 2010. In 2023, there are so many options now for design, remodeling, renovation, where most people just went to their Lowe's and Home Depot in the 10 years ago to pick out the rare, the 10 styles of tile that they had for any kind of renovation. These days, there's oodles of choices. The design and decorating industry has completely exploded in sourcing and online shopping, especially after COVID. We don't expect a slowdown in that, but here's where the interesting thing is. The average consumer who does not really understand design, that's just too many choices for them. It's kind of scary. It leads consumers realizing they need design help, because too many can make very expensive design mistakes by picking the wrong color furnishings that don't go well with each other, or the wrong mix of fixed fixtures from countertops, tile, flooring, cabinetry, if we're talking renovation, or even not really knowing how they want to shop for new furniture in a space, not really knowing how that furniture is going to look together, whether they're going to go well, whether those dimensions are going to work, whether the scale, all of those things are going to work because they can't see it. They're shopping online, so they're scared. That's why they are coming to us as professionals. It leads more designers creating concept and e-design plans. That is one reason I'm a huge proponent of my expert e-design training, because it basically walks you through how to offer this service to your design and staging business. Concept boards, packaging that, so even the average person can get some of your professional help in a shoppable design board. By the way, I also show you how you can make thousands on one living room design board if you're a designer or stager. If you're not a designer or stager and you're just looking into the industry, I've got great news for you. I have a lot of people who just take my e-design training because they want to dip their toe into design. They love design. People ask them to shop all the time, and there are these consumers that really need help. They don't know where to shop. So there's so much need out there for your gift and art of design. So I'm so encouraged. Hopefully this report encouraged you. More good news, the supply chain crisis hit a turning point. It used to be we really struggled to find things that really fit. Now there's going to be a glut, I think, of retail on the market. And in fact, there already is. Retail inventories have hit an all-time high. This means our prices and consumer prices will drop. And in case you question me, I've always got the stats for you. This is how much it cost shipping prices from their peak in 2021. That was not that long ago, and it's just completely dropped. Now shipping is so much cheaper. Those shipping containers are coming in. They're becoming more efficient. And now, where we had a huge inventory crunch, right, post-COVID right here in 2021, look at these retail inventories. These companies have a lot of inventory on hand, and they definitely need to move it. So all good news for us. More good news. There is a backlog for design services. So maybe you think, Audra, I love design. I would love to do this, the staging and design, but there's so many stagers and designers in my area. Well, I have to tell you, there's a backlog. There's a need still there. And kitchen and bathroom modeling, also very, very hot. And my other prediction is Airbnb, which has been very hot, will become even hotter because there's a glut of Airbnbs on the market. And when people can't get their Airbnb to rent, they are looking to Airbnb designers to do it. In case you question me, here's the stats. Here's your backlog. Designers are 8 weeks out. I mean, if you want to design, get some input or consultation on designing your home, you're going to wait 8 weeks. And interestingly, the people across the country that are really waiting a lot as of the end of Q4 of 2022. And the recent stats just came out March 1st of Q1 of 2023. Now most of the country is dark. Most people are waiting an average of at least 5 weeks to get design services across the country. So if you live in any of these dark areas and you have that gift for design, I want to tell you there's a lot of opportunity. And I want to encourage you, because despite what we're seeing in this economy, we are in a wonderful growing industry as stagers and designers. So how do I wrap up business trends affecting our industry? 2023, if you are a stager and designer, is all about becoming more efficient and streamlined in your business, as well as very professional. Incorporating systems that allow you to scale in your business so that you don't have an 8-week waiting period, and or diversifying or finding a niche you love. That's another thing I'm really seeing. Specialty services were in hot demand for consumers, meaning people who just specialized in kitchens, or just specialized in baths, or just specialized in things like holiday design. I share this photo of one of my members, Rob, who just kills it every November and December in holiday design, along with quite a few of my other members, Kathy DeLeo, because they took my holiday design training and they know how to market it. And frankly, here's more stats. According to Yelp, people are getting really savvy, and 21% is up this last year. People were searching for holiday decorating services. They want direction. They want help. And now they know there's professionals who will help them do that. And this is just another example of finding your niche in the design world. There's so many places, from occupied staging to vacant staging, to Eve, who's one of my members last year, who found her niche after taking my course in Airbnb design and co-hosting. And she now not only offers in her vacation rental area, which we all live in areas that people do Airbnb and vacation. She comboed my e-design with my Airbnb training to offer options to clients. She does all their design, she does their renovation, and she also manages and makes 20 to 30% off their bookings by being just the boots on the ground. There's so much opportunity. So I hope this encouraged you, this quick snippet of my quick 2023 trends, but most importantly, the state of the industry. Things are looking good. Things are looking up. And if you're a stage or designer right now and you're struggling, maybe it's time to level up your business. And that's just kind of the way for all of us, right? We just got to get better. Anyway, I will see you in the next